Hey, what's going on? How are you? It's Monday. Kevin, you're gonna eat uncooked popcorn seeds? Really? It's La Sister and it's Rob. Larkspur! Da-na-na-na-na. Great, my cover is blown. Nobody else would come in here with that name. Ah. Considering that we was just talked on the phone an hour ago and you told me what you were gonna do, why would you pick that though? Rob's here, Jeff. Why, are you looking for him? What do you do now? If he did something wrong, I don't. I totally understand. Once. No, I'm not. But, it's a great cover photo, so, yeah. Now you all have to wait a whole year until Camper Rocking Conversations. Right? Uh, yes, we are back to reality. Oh. Yes, absolutely, Jeff. Fire away. What do you got? What happened that needs Rob blaming? Did you have issues today with something? 27 days for what? Oh, before we winterize? Yeah, I know. Yes, we winterize. Actually, I think it's the 27th, if I'm correct. Let me take a gander at my calendar. Yeah, 27th. Yep. 27 days until Rob shaves. Oh, excuse me. Back to work first day in 2 weeks. That's rough. That is rough. So anyway, yeah, I am still trying to get content off of my camera because apparently I have run out of space on the hard drive on the computer. So I've been editing videos every day just so I can get them scheduled and put the videos on my external hard drive so I can. It's like never ending. The first thing is at birth, I really think the room was too cold. Then 2 days later, you had to go to a house you didn't like at first, and they caged you up. I was just talking about today. I mean, if you want to go through your whole life story, okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, do you really? Hey, look, Jeff, I got your back, okay? I got your back. Just. 183 days until the season starts. 314 days till NJ25. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Just making sure, because, you know, we don't need Jeff having a bad day, because there goes the neighborhood. Holla! What's up, holla? Now we just need Scott to come in and say Happy Monday, because we all know that Scott likes Mondays. So yeah, I'm still trying to get content off my camera. It's Georgianne now, Georgianne. You can call me Sonia. You called me Sonia, then J24, M24, and now she's back to calling me RVDJ. It sounds so impersonal. Georgianne, please. uh, there you go. I couldn't resist. So, in case nobody knows who 2025 GMC Hummer is, that's Kevin from wherever he's staying. Just, that's Kevin. He thinks he's incognito, but he really isn't. So, how was everybody's day? Mine was alright. No, I'm not. Hey, Kevin, I just realized that you're not going to be able to watch Jeopardy tonight. You're cooler than him. It's a rabbit costume to DJ in who occurs. A rabbit costume? No. No. That would be really warm. I'd be sweating bullets the whole time. Yeah, Kevin, no Jeopardy for you tonight. None. But I do have Duncan. So all's right with the world. Jim is at a meeting. So I am unsupervised. A pineapple pizza costume. We're gonna get one of those for you. You have to walk around all night in one of those. Just a slice, though. Just a slice. Yeah, so my M24 video premiered last night. That was one of the bigger videos that I wanted to get off the hard drive, so I figured that took like 2 hours to like between editing and everything else, uploading, just because I had so much footage. Deer love pizza. You've been feeding your deer pizza again. Well, Georgianne, a lot of people don't think that pineapple belongs on pizza. So, I guess it's an acquired taste. Kevin was going to edit today, but no, I'm stuck here until 1 a.m. That's just an odd time. Like, you know. I mean, I guess they could only. Well, at least you're making overtime. And you have the day off tomorrow, so I wouldn't complain too much. Check pleads a fifth. Oh, your salary. No overtime for you. No overtime for you. So what else? Just got kicked in the jimmy. Just not a GMC Jimmy. I was like, they don't make those anymore. Although they brought back the Blazer. I'm not a fan. They should have made him look like the old Blazers. Full size, not the small ones. So let's see what else. We had a good trip. Camper is back where it belongs. I just have to unpack my two. Did a ton of laundry yesterday. Even though Jim did laundry in Vermont, I still had clothes I had to wash. What else? It's just putting everything away now. Right? Square body blazer with a nice lift kit on it. There you go. Oh, it was a blast. Total blast. Looked like it was out of a Minecraft game. Did you have Partridge Family paint job on your blazer? Oh, well. Ooh, excuse me. Green and tan. My father had a. What year was that Suburban? 75, 77 Chevy Suburban. It was like olive military green. I used to call it his Tonka truck. And then my grandmother had a International Harvester Scout that was like yellow and white. Brown and tan with a diesel. Yep, yep, yep. Ooh. A lot of people never knew that International Harvester made vehicles for a while. I can't. And my father's Suburban was a mid-70s Suburban. Linda! I'm unsupervised. Jim's not here. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Jeff accidentally went down a 15-foot ditch and drove the beast right up the other side over samplings and everything. It was unstoppable, and I got rid of it when you got your F-250 diesel. Yeah, don't you always kick yourself in the butt for getting rid of a car that you really liked? And it's like, like, why did I do that? Yep, unsupervised. I wasn't originally supposed to be unsupervised. And then he got a phone call reminding him about a meeting that he had tonight. And he texted me while I was at work. Bree! You are at the store listening. Oh, Bree's food shopping. What are you buying us, Bree? You have Jim on speed dial. Well, she could be wine shopping. It's very possible. Let's see if I can find the. And new earbuds, yeah. As long as she doesn't take them out and put them by the coffee. Because she's good at that. That door. Bree needs diet soda and top coat nail polish for daughter's craft. So she's going to use the soda and the nail polish for her craft. Okay, that sounds interesting. Diane! What's going on there, lady? Is a meeting or a beating? Or both? Where they hit each other in the chest. No, it's actually a meeting. He's got to take minutes for the meeting. What would you use diet soda and nail polish in a craft for? If you need a Hummer EV tester, I am a qualified hard-on trucks guy, so I'd be a good reviewer. Just saying. So how was everybody's Monday? Monday. When did nail polish get so spendy? It's not 99 cents anymore. So were the last 15 that were stolen. Great test crashing into a wall. Kevin, they don't have cameras? Georgianne had a 1960 Ford F-100. Oh, wow. Let's see. 1960 Ford F-100. Wow, I can type today. They have this thing called a space bar, Sonia. Use it. Nice and warm in Kansas. She took her mom shopping at Walmart. Mom shopping. Oh, that is a sweet truck, Georgianne. Probably something like this. Bree needs clear top coat. Maybe there's like a friggin' mechanic trick. What are you doing? Let's see if this is what Georgianne had. Monday. Can't trust that day. Something like that, Georgianne. Oh, it was her grandfather's. Jeff had a 1957 F-150 camper tow package manual. Oh, it was a short bed, okay. Linda's father had a 63. Jeff had a 57 F-150 camper. $1957 F-150 Nathan's restoring a 53 3100. Well, hello, Nathan. What's going on? Kevin can deal with the Hummers being stolen, but the MF that took your cupcake from my bag needs to be 6 feet under. Kevin needs a nap. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, let's see. That's Cadillac. I am not coming up with anything. Don't touch my cupcake. Kevin needs a cupcake, right? He needs something. It was a Reese's peanut butter cup. Ooh. I'm thinking that you never brought it with you. Or you're looking in the wrong bag. Reese's peanut butter anything is good. Although we did buy, while we were in Vermont, I bought maple peanut butter. I have yet to try that. I'll try it this weekend. Maple peanut butter. Let me just see if I call Detroit PD, do you think they'll report it stolen? No. They won't even come to you for your cars. You want them to come there for your peanut butter cupcake? It was Breeze Rabbits that took it. They're sneaky. Could be. It's very possible that Breeze Rabbits took Kevin's cupcake. Go get it and do a taste test right now. It's in the camper, Linda. It's gotta wait till Friday. It's not here. We didn't bring it home. I do have goodies in here, though. Well, that's why they got stolen. There, Reese's gotta lock them up, right? So we went to Lake Champlain Chocolates while we were in Vermont. Lake Champlain Chocolates. They have a couple of different stores. There was one in Stowe. There's one in Burlington. Expensive as hell. Hence, I didn't get chocolate. But I did get Super Spooky Sours. Which are just orange and those chewy. They come in a mason jar, which is pretty cool. What's the new rule, Bree? Beaver nuggets are in the camper. We have those. Those are in the camper. And I got gummy. They're called Celestial Universe Sours, but they're like gummy stars and moons and stuff like that. Jeff bought pecan clusters from the Lions. Don't fart and let people walk through it. Was that kale chip pills? No kale. No kale. I think she is Georgian. I really do think she is. She's not happy. Linda doesn't like sour candy. You should have saw the price of the friggin' chocolate in this place was insane, right? Which we kind of knew going in there. But they had an entire wall from one end to the other of all different types of chocolate. And, hey, Don made it. I know, because I watched them part. $30 frickin' dollars a pound for this chocolate. 34. If you bought less than a pound, it was $34. But if you bought a full pound of chocolate, it was $31. $31 for chocolate. She walked through a poison cloud. Chocolate is great, but it was freaking expensive. Nobody told you to walk down that aisle, Brie. Yeah, Don and Charity are at a KOA. We just got there like an hour ago. Money, money doesn't taste like chocolate. I know. I know. It better be good. Supposedly, it's like really good. They didn't even have samples. I'm like, Christ, for that amount of money, you could at least give us samples. $30 for candy, and here Bree's upset over nail polish. Right? Rob is grumpy today. I don't know why, but yeah, it's a guess. Yes, if you're in Ohio, you're in Linda Land and Georgian Land. That's right. Rob has a cold from work. Oh God. Like you weren't sick enough. Are you ever not sick? Rob is missing work. Eh. No samples, Larkspur. No samples whatsoever. He's very upset. Georgian has a grandpa's barn here. Their chocolate is good. Diane told Rob he needs saltwater taffy pie. Right? I mean, I don't know. He doesn't need it per se. Because you'd be up for the next 3 days. And you would see Rob type stuff that would probably make you pee your pants again. I'm thinking I'll take the week off. There you go. He would call that walking diabetes or something. At least you don't have a hot from work. I heard those are the worst. A hot? Sonya needs to invest in Dunkin' Donuts stock. She'll be rich. I keep telling every campground that we go to that they need to call Dunkin' Corporate and have a store put on the property. Nobody wants to do it. Saltwater taffy pie. That sounds so crazy. No one would try that. Yeah, okay. Grandpa's gift samples. Well, this place didn't. I asked. No samples. Bob is only hot from work when he is pole dancing. I would try just load up on insulin beforehand, right? I got enough insulin here for a week. I'm good to go. Not a cold, but a hot. How much are those coffees you buy? Not 12 times a day. Once a day. Once a day. Only after work. Although today, this is my second one. Because I had to go somewhere before I went to work today. So I had a medium one this morning. And then I had my regular one today. Right, this afternoon. So today I had two. Send me saltwater taffy and I'll do a review video. In fact, send many candies. Rob wants people to make it rain candy. Twizzlers specifically. Oh crap, we have to get the new version of Weird New Jersey. The new issue of Weird New Jersey is out. I'll remind Jim to do that tomorrow. We have a candy store here that's over 100 years old and run by the same family. You know what's good, Diane? And since you mentioned that, you probably know what I'm talking about. What's the name of those? I want to say they're called candy sticks. They're about, I don't know, about that long. And no, they weren't the penny candies, but they were about that long. They came in different flavors. And then they had the penny candies. And all the old time candy you used to be able to get. Work was good. I mean, it's busy every day. I'll be there 2 years on the 3rd. And we got this new director of operations, which it took the company a year to hire this guy because the other guy got fired last year. So when I got the USPS daily email notification on my phone, I'm looking through what we're going to get for mail today, and I see this letter coming from the company address. I don't know, what the heck is this, right? So I go to work today, and I meet this guy for the first time, because he started while we were on vacation. Nice enough guy, you know, I guess my boss gave him the background or whatever. So I get home, and I open this envelope, and it was a happy workiversary card from this new director of operations that we got, with this whole big note in it. And really nice guy. Like, nobody, what director of operations of a company would send you a happy workiversary card to your house? Like, it was amazing. So he says we'll get to sit down and talk and catch up, because he did that with everybody while we were on vacation. So no, not. Let's see. Okay, Kevin. No, not rock candy. These were long candy sticks. Hard candy. They're about this long. Always had them in a jar. Baby Cat. Let me tell you about Baby Cat. This cat gave me such grief yesterday, because on the way home, on the way back up here, we stopped and dropped off my bags and stuff, so I didn't have like 70 things to bring in the house. And she was happy to see us, but she let me know about it. She gave me a lot of lip. So, but she's happy that we're back. Pixie sticks are good. Yeah, been there 2 years already. Yep. We had a candy store in Mobile. Then some old ladies went in and found that it's not the kind of candy store they thought. They sent you a letter because you didn't break Rule 26, right? Someday we will learn what Rule 26 is. Not sure when, but we'll figure it out. Diane taught her grandkids to make rock candy. You know what? Rock candy, even though it comes in different flavors, it's not very flavorful. It's kind of bland. But Diane, that's what you do, right? You teach your grandkids how to make the candy, you sugar them up, and then you send them home. Pixie sticks contain powder. Sonya's talking about candy sticks, hard candy like they have at Cracker Barrel. Yeah. It was a gentleman's club. They just tore it down. Oh, okay. Dunkin' Donuts is coming out with Dunkin' Candy. I can't see how that would be. How would they do that? Would they make a coffee flavored candy? I'm not. You know what's funny, right? I'm not a fan of mocha flavor, like anything like chocolate mocha or anything like that. Not a fan of that. Kevin has returned. Oh, but they live with you. Well, then there's a problem there. You can't just send them home all sugared up. Nope. It's got to be just sugar and what? What makes the rock candy candy? And rocks. Yeah, it's just hot sugar and it's not very flavorful. I mean, it's pretty much just put on a stick and let the harden. Even though they say they come in flavors, but yeah, I'm talking like they used to sell the little root beer barrels, root beer flavored little barrels that were individually wrapped, and you know the candy sticks and all those good old time candies. Kevin has entirely way too much time on his hands. He's just upset because he's not going to be able to watch Jeopardy. Oh, what else? We did get our 2 gallons of RV antifreeze while we were up there, so that's done. And we came back yesterday. Now it was 53 degrees when we left Vermont on Saturday. And by the time we got back to Jersey, it had rained, it was humid, and it was 85 degrees outside. And we were dressed like it was 53 degrees with our hoodies and I was like, oh, it's just disgusting down here. And then there was a fight at the campground Saturday night. Yes, 2 sites over from me, there was a fight. I don't want to know what's going on in the lot. Oh, Jeff's phone died. Well, what the hell? Remember the Brock's Pick-a-Mix candies? Yes. And you know what? Larkspur, they used to carry In the containers, they had the sours that were individually wrapped. Those were good too. No. Well, here's what happened. Here's what happened. So I'm sitting there trying to like transfer all these videos onto my computer. So we're sitting outside. Jim's sitting there chilling out, looking at his phone, and I'm on the computer, and Rob's texting me 55 times, and so be a sweetie. That's a good name for a candy store. So all of a sudden, I hear like what we thought was like, just people having a good time and talking loud, and because they'll play like they'll set up the cornhole boards in the middle of the road and they'll play cornhole, right? So we thought they were like playing a game or just laughing or whatever, whatever. And all of a sudden, it started to sound like yelling and fighting. And I looked at Jim and I said, "That sounds really close. Can you just like check out like what's going on over there?" So, oh, Pete Rose passed away. Wow. Chris Christopherson passed away. Pete Rose. Wow. The wax candies with the colored juice. Yeah. So he goes over to. Now I thought that he was just gonna be like, go over, take a peek, and then come back and tell me what was going on. So he's like, I'm concentrating on what I'm doing, and he's like not coming back, and he's not coming back, and so finally I got up, and I peek my head around the corner, and it's literally like 2 sites over from me, and before I had gotten up from the picnic table, I picked up my phone and I called Debbie, and she was already over there because I could hear her in the background. So, and I peeked my head around the corner, and there's all these kids and golf carts and people just like all over the place in the middle of the road. And Jim's standing there like this. And I'm like, okay. So I'm looking, and things are like, things are getting a little loud. So I tried calling his name, and either he was ignoring me or he couldn't hear me. So finally I walk up to him, and I said, "Babe, what are you doing?" Don't get involved. So he gets all pissy and he turns around and he walks away. And I follow behind and I said, "What is the problem?" He says, "Well, you told me not to get involved." I said, "I don't want you to, one of these guys to like start swinging on you. Like, I'm trying to look out for you." But supposedly, from what he was watching, the minute that Debbie walked up on these 2 guys, they backed off. Like, she got right in between these 2 guys and pushed them away from each other. This woman's no joke. And then somebody called Mike and Carla, who were the maintenance people, and the minute they saw them, then they just like backed off. But it was like, holy crap. He says, "We come back from vacation. The kids are yelling and screaming. We got to fight 2 doors down. Like, what the heck is going on here?" It was crazy. But it quieted down after a couple of minutes. So, and she's a tough lady, that one. She don't take no crap. So, it was like everybody was all cranked up on Saturday. It was insane. So, supposedly the whole fight was over. The, when Debbie came back and was telling us what was going on, no, it wasn't even a full moon. It was like a little sliver. We're on a corner site, right? So there was this guy standing over in the middle of the road, and he was trying to get a hold of his son because it was dark out and it was time for him to come back to the site, right? So he's yelling the kid's name, and whoever he was talking to that we couldn't see, apparently they asked him, well, why don't you try and call him? And he tries calling him, he says, I am, but he's not answering the phone. So he continues to walk up towards the front of the campground, and he's yelling his son's name. Like, he wants him to come back. It's like dark, He couldn't find him anywhere. Well, apparently, while he was doing that, the kid's phone, his son's phone, was in the camper the whole time. So he didn't even have it on him. So, I don't know, Jeff. It was like... But apparently, while the kids were out running around and doing their thing, there was another seasonal. We think he's seasonal. The kids claim that they've never seen him before. The park's not that big, right? But the kids are claiming they've never seen this guy before. This other guy was like chasing the kids throughout the campground. I don't know what reason was, but anyway, this guy was chasing the kids. The kids went back to the camper to tell their father, and the father got pissed off, and these two guys just started going at it. But the father of the kid that he was looking for didn't even do anything wrong. Like, he was legitimately looking for his son, because it was time for him to come back to the camper. And he's getting in this, like, the guy's getting in his face, and it's like, what are you doing? Who are you to yell at my kid when I'm trying to find my kid to come back to the site? So, I don't know. Supposedly it was a whole big misunderstanding from what we got told yesterday. Deer go into a rut this time of year. Maybe it's just in the air. It's something. It's in the water. I don't know what it is, but... Hooligans from Cincinnati came to Cleveland on Saturday, wearing masks, disrupting traffic, beating on cars, terrorizing people. It's all over the Cleveland news. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Linda, but Cincinnati and Cleveland are nowhere near each other, right? Lance Jr., right? I don't know what it was. Just like Twilight Zone on Saturday night. I mean, we were in Ohio, right? Opposite ends of the state, yeah. So it's like, why would people from Cincinnati go all the way to Cleveland to cause mass chaos? Why don't they just cause mass chaos in Cincinnati? Were these the big hair kids? Did they have anything to do with it? Those big hair kids? Haven't seen them lately. I guess they were transient. So weird, coincidentally, I drove right by there today. You were taking the same route we were. It does, like, why would you leave one major city to go to the opposite end of the state to another major city to cause mass chaos when you can just save the gas and do it at home? So they shut down 90. Don and Charity were just on 90. Detroit 2.0. Well, look, we were sitting on what highway was that? 277, where we sat in that freaking traffic right in front of the Cleveland Browns stadium with that car that was on fire for 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes of my life I will never get back again. Sitting there in the traffic. Probably had a stolen vehicle. Yeah, right. No, the reason why they didn't do it in Cincinnati is because people would find out who they were. 271, that's right, yeah. Must be the part after us. We were on till 271 from Erie. I don't know. People are strange. I don't get it. And what pisses me off more is like, why do you have to destroy things? Why do you gotta beat on people's cars? Why? What satisfaction are you getting out of it? Doesn't make any sense. Yes, Jeff, absolutely. Even when you're not a stranger, they're just strange. Some people just suck. Just straight up suck. So that was our weekend. Shouty kids fight. And it rained on and off. It's like, why? I know, Don, right? We had Pete Rose died today. Chris Christopherson Chris Christopherson died yesterday. I think it was. And then somebody else died the other day. It's only gonna get worse, right? It's like, that's a whole different can of worms that I'm not even gonna get into, because that's a rant and a half. I don't know who that is. I never watched Harry Potter. Nathan talked to the Cherry Creek people today. They said you guys were behaving. We did behave. Why did you talk to them? We were only there overnight, not much to misbehave on. One of the Jacksons died? Yeah, James Earl Jones died last week, I think. Which Jackson died, Diane? Oh, okay. That's a good reason then. It's Weld and Carrie. Welcome to the live stream. I can't even pronounce that. Jermaine Jackson, get out of town. Get out of town. Jimmy Carter turns 100. Some dum-dum shut the gate to the rail yard, and guess what? Trains don't stop. Was it Tito or Jermaine? Tito died last week? Well, I know. I think, Weldon Carey, that you came over from Jeff and Tammy's channel. I'm just guessing. Oh, Tito. Okay. Sarge from Beverly Hills Cop said, oh, he was just in the newest one. That I saw, Don. Alright, these things are only supposed to happen in threes, not fives or sevens, okay? The one I heard it was from wasn't quite sure, so I was wrong. That's a lot of freaking people in like 2 weeks. I can't think of the name. Well, that basketball player's name, I am not. I am not even going to remotely try to pronounce that name. Because what one comes out of my mouth ain't gonna be what the actual name is. Climate change. Multiples. It's usually three, right, Diane? Like three at a time. Then you're good for a while, right? No, this is like 56. I feel like. I feel like it's been like 56 people in 2 weeks. Yeah. I'm sad about Chris Christopherson. The basketball player I didn't know. Pete Rose. How old was Pete Rose? In 40 years of nursing, it never failed, right? It's like insane. Although I haven't really looked at my Facebook tonight either. How old was Pete Rose? Maggie Smith was also Mother Superior in. Oh, that woman! Oh, well, she. Okay, I know. Now that you say that, Don, now I know who it is. Did you say the lady from Howdy Powder? Howdy Powder? Where did I get Howdy Powder from? Whoo. Howdy Potter. Howdy Patter. You know what I mean. Yeah, she did, Brie. He was 83, the same. Oh, okay. It seemed like that when I worked in the nursing home. 83 is a good life. I mean, 83 is a good life. My grandmother was 95 when she passed away. My grandfather was 93. Yeah, it seems like there was just a bunch in the past couple weeks. Nobody's allowed to die tomorrow, okay? Just saying. I think we've had our fill for a while. Yeah, Don, when you said the Mother Superior from Sister Act, then I knew who you were talking about. I didn't know that she was in Harry Potter as well. I've never seen any of those movies. Or read the books. 3 years ago, Diane lost two aunts and a grandson in 6 days. Then three more at 30 days apart after that. Wow. My grandfather passed away 3 weeks after my grandmother did. 120 people in the storms? Last I saw it was 95, but that was early this morning. That's a lot of people. Jeff lost three people in our family in 3 months. Twice. I think it's something like that. I've heard that name from the movie. I tell you, boy, that woman that wrote those books, she doesn't have to write another book in her life, I tell you. She's probably sitting pretty right about now. And getting royalties from the movies? What? What? Jim's got cannolis! Yay! Look at my cool cup from the Railroad Museum. Isn't that awesome? Diane's two aunts died the same day, 4 hours apart. And you were at the funerals when your grandson passed away. Oh my god. What the hell? He got the cannolis. He got the cannolis. I thought it was green and blue. It's got trains all over it. Strasburg Railroad. Are they little tenolies or are they regular sized tenolies? Oh, while I'm thinking about it, a doy, a doy, a doy, a doy, doy, doy. I just, it just popped into my head. Cannoli, DD, and hot stuff make a Sonia a happy woman. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cannolis. Cannoli. Cannoli. Oh, damn, that was loud. Okay, you ready? You ready? If I push a this button and then I push a this button, I can do this. Hey, Jeff got a gifted membership. Christopher Olsen got a gifted membership. Michigan Carol got a gifted membership. Who the hell is Jack Spencer? Nathan got a gifted membership. Look at that. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. And then I can't do it. I'm done for the month. I have to try again tomorrow. You got gifted a membership. A membership. A membership. That's my membership zombie. Fitting for Halloween. I used all my gifted memberships for the month. For the month. Where's Fatima? Haven't seen her all weekend. Look like me in the morning heading to the coffee pot. Does that mean your beard sticks out all over the place too? No, you didn't, Bree. The last thing you said was that you got farted out of the aisle. Did you remember to take Fatima out of the "You Didn't Come to Michigan" cupboard? I didn't know she was in the cupboard. I think Rob put her in the cupboard. Nathan got his gifted membership for the month. We didn't see her either. Usually she popped. Yeah, I know. I know she's been dealing with some issues, but hopefully she's okay. There's a smell gone. You need to take a tomato juice bath. Oh, welcome back, Kevin. Did you find your cupcake? Oh, I know who. I know who took Kevin's cupcake. The person that wrote Rule 26. That's who has Kevin's cupcake. It just dawned on me. Well, we have good internets here. Vote no on Rule 26. Yeah. Was it taken by his big giant head? Apparently he has one according to a certain video. I said big head. Jim said he had a fat head. Just saying. I didn't say nothing about a fat head. I said Kevin's big head is in the way, and Jim clearly said he had a fat head. Don was going to tell you we were still on the road. Then I remembered you saw us arrive. We were both there, Don. Bree really thinks there should be a new rule, Jeff. I was still frowning when I got in the car. That made me so sad. Not. Kevin V left a comment on my video saying that she had to crack down on us because we were misbehaving. Kindly holler. I just shit my pants. Stay away. Disney villain sized. What? What's that character from that cartoon that had like the really big like light bulb shaped head? It was bald and he was like this little tiny body and this huge head. We were bad. We were bad. But it was fun. Rob, maybe it was her the whole time and she was trying to blame somebody else. Rob is Dopey from Snow White. Wow. Why are you lighting a candle? I would claim it or take off running. Crack down on you, she bring out the belt. She bring out the belt. That's what I'm thinking, Kevin. I mean, you hear about all those gas explosions in houses, right? Oh, man. Never a dull moment. Kevin, did you make the post that you were talking about? I have not seen it. Okay, Kevin. Have a good night. Not to steal paper clips. Speaking of Scott, there he is. Buenos nachos. It's Monday. We knew that you would pop in because you don't like Friday. It is, right, Linda? All the time. Well, he's still at work. He's working till 1 o'clock this morning, filling in for one of the security guys. Or filling in for one of the guys that usually works till 1 o'clock. You were out of town? How dare you? I know, if he had just watched Jeopardy, he would have been fine, but no. Now his complete upheaval. Who told Scott he could leave town and not tell anybody? Did you bring Mr. Pinchy with you? We have questions. You were on a cannoli hunt? Jim's bringing home cannolis from his meeting. You didn't even do a video on the cannolis that you door dashed. I was waiting for that to come out. Oh, it's Mr. Pinchy. Is the dollar bill for size? It's a Mr. Pinchy. Pretty much, bro. I don't see his service. His service scorpion jacket on. Cool dollar bill. We were looking at the scorpion. Scott lives in Arizona. He has scorpions. So what else? I's got nothing else. Jeff has cannolis, but they are square and filled with nacho cheese. Jim is late. Jim must go to the cupboard. It takes like a half an hour to get from here to where the lodge is. How'd the trip go? Campsite make it okay without you? It did. The trip was good. You did not follow along on our adventures. You will be put in the bin. I could do it in 27 minutes. Had lots of fun, did lots of things. Hung out with Don and Charity for a week. Nobody stole our firewood, so that was important. And Bruce and Lori weren't even down this weekend. They got nerve too. Rude. You know what, Linda? I think the hummingbirds might have started to migrate because the hummingbird feeder was half empty or half full, depending on how you look at it. But the regular bird feeder was very empty. So they were very happy that I put food back in their feeder. Bree just fed the dogs on her way out to the horse. Just make sure the horse doesn't fart. It's got to be getting close for the hummers migrating. Yeah, I know it's still been like really warm here while we were gone. So stay away from the back end. Jim has arrived. Dur, dur, dur. Wait. Your feeder was empty because of the squirrels. No. They've been actually ever since I've been using the what you call it on the feeder pole, they haven't bothered it. About time, let us judge his offerings. Du, du, du. Yeah, the geese are flying south. The Monora butterflies. Monarch butterflies just came through. Yeah, we've seen a lot of them too. He's officially old. You just got your lifetime national parks pass. Jim has one of those. Are you done with your civic duty, sir? Breeze expired this month. Friggin' $80 to renew. You are getting all the sound effects, yes. Don's like, I'll get one of these days. Jeff, how far are you from Cuyahoga National Park? Have you gone there yet? Have you seen it? We were there last year. Do, do, do. Did you finish with your civic duty there, Jim? Almost done. There's a short recess for some kind of motion or something. Back at the end of the week. Now, why would they do it at the end of the week? Be back on Friday. Great. Ruin my Friday. Yippee! High Court Rob should be the judge. You'd be out of there already. Jeff is 2 hours and 49 minutes from the Cuyahoga National Park. Cuyahoga Thingy Park? What's a thingy park? We have not been there, and my sister lives near there. We've talked about it. The government courts do strange things. I'm sure they do. The Cuyahoga Thingy Park. Not sure I'd want to go to a thingy park, but okay. Cuyahoga. Right, Linda? Like, I liked Recess since an early age. Recess is okay. Nap time is really good. Don't go on the log ride at the thingy park, just saying. Everyone is guilty, innocent, or dead. Hi, we're Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla, and we're at Cuyahoga Thingy Park. You know, the thingy park. I tried, Rob, to get everyone to say the same thing very quickly. Sounds about right. You've seen our videos. We're at this place. Here's the sign. There's a good bicycle path at the thingy park. Yeah. Yeah, we were there last year. It's a pretty cool place. Just watch yourself when you go to the thingy park, that's all. After NJ24 video, I'll have to visit the thingy park. Yeah, we're waiting for that video to come out. The UK turned off its last coal-fired power station yesterday. It's a Cuyahoga thingy park. I don't know where you got Cuyahoga from Cuyahoga. Yeah, the steam engine is cool. Oh, you're working on it right now? Okay, cool. That'll be fun to see. Because you left us hanging with the hurricane, Jim, so, you gotta... He went from driving through the hurricane to get to Mays Landing right into Hershey. Jim says, "Where's the NJ24 video?" I said, "I didn't put it out yet. I have no idea." William has arrived. Jeff just closed our last coal-powered Kmart. Recently may be a coincidence. Coal-powered Kmart. Yeah, so we were talking on the way home yesterday about where we're going to go for next year before M25. We're thinking Virginia there, Mr. Jim, so you might have to, hang out with us next year before M25, just saying. Hershey was a lot. Wanted to get those out close to real time. Yeah. Kmart, the shopping equivalent, have syphilis. Have you ever been in a Kmart, Rob? There's one Kmart left, and it's on Long Island. And supposedly there's a couple of Sears stores that are still open, too. Have you seen the EV hacks that run a belt on the wheel to a generator and recharge their vehicles while driving? No. Virginia's for vloggers. Pretty sure that's what the tag says. Oh, the one in Long Island's closing on October 20th? Really? No way. You know what? Somebody that I watch on a regular basis, one of these mall guys, just did a video there at that Kmart about a month ago, and he said it was pretty sparse, and that their prices were like insane, kind of like Crazy Eddie. Yeah, some of the islands have Kmarts too. We haven't figured out what part of Virginia we're gonna go to yet. Jim's been to Kmart, still blinded by that blue light. I have flashbacks when I see police lights. Come on, Kmart was great when I was a kid. We always went to the local Kmart. Well, there were two in our area that were probably about the same distance from each other. Kmart was great. Walmart did kill Kmart. Yep. Sears was great. I miss Sears. Circle K because that's where you do time travel. And video killed the radio star, yeah, right? Which was the very first video they showed on MTV. Dustin Hoffman swore Kmart sucks. Kmart sucks. Kmart used to have a food court thing. Yeah, they had the best freaking hot dogs and French fries ever. And then we used to have, I don't know how many people had it, but we had a Caldor that was local, and we had Bradley's. They were all awesome stores. Stores of my childhood. The fudge, I tell you. Walmart killed Larkspur's grocery stores. So you must have the super Walmarts. Jim met Jeff Downs of the Buggles. Got him to autograph an album. Oh yeah, really? Video killed the radio star. Don't order the log ride at the food court thing. It can be dangerous. No, it's the thingy park. The Cuyahoga thingy park. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine, especially out in like Kansas. It's like you always got this one store that you go to for all your food shopping, and then bam, here comes Walmart. Woolworths was cool too, yeah. He's with Yes now. Been with them longer than the Buggles. See, I like Yes. Yes is great too. Before Kmart, there was Kruski's. They had a snack bar. Linda keeps saying Cuyahoga. No, it's Cuyahoga Thingy Park. What's Woolworth? About $44 a pound. There you go. Woolworth was the original license holder to CD music imports into the UK. Well, that's interesting. W.T. Grant's. We had a McCrory's here, well, in the town that I live in. We had a McCrory's in the center. All them great 5 and dime stores with the snack bar counters. Buster Brown shoes, Tom McCann. Night, Rob. Stop getting freaking sick. Jeez. Dime stores. There used to be Ben Franklin. That's why I didn't hear from Rob all day today, because he's sick. Quackenbush I never heard of. Diane still has Ben Franklin, but it's a craft store now. I didn't realize that Macy's took a lot of stores over and changed the nameplate to Macy's. They you'll call tomorrow. Okay, after 3:30 or after 5 o'clock or whatever. Um, Took over so many nameplates of stores and absorbed a lot of stores. Like the May Company became Macy's. A bunch of different ones. Diane still. Oh, I read this. Marvin's and Miller's Outpost were the thing back in the day. Larkspur used to have Ben Franklin, Pameda, Western Auto. You know what's funny? What we don't have here is O'Reilly Auto Parts. We didn't see an O'Reilly's. Was probably Pennsylvania. But we don't have O'Reilly's here. Macy's at Herald Square has a wood escalator, 3rd to 4th floor. Oh, that's cool. An escalator is never broke. Sometimes it's just stairs. Right? Yeah, I know. They're all like from Pennsylvania out to the west. We don't have them out here on the East Coast. O'Reilly's is here. Oh, you have O'Reilly's? Really? But it seems AutoZone is all over the place. She's like, we have O'Reilly's. It's by the Pizza Hut. Oh, you mean over there by the pizza? Oh, okay, I got you. Jersey will never get a Buc-ee's as long as we don't pump our own gas. The minute we stop pumping our own gas, maybe we'll get a Buc-ee's. Maybe. Back when Linda's parents had a Firestone store, it was like a Western Auto. Now there are only tires, batteries, and Pep Boys. Let me tell you, I used to work at Pep Boys right up the road from my house. Right? I was a parts manager there. I was a service advisor there. We went in there. It was after my back surgery. Shortly after, not too long after my back surgery. For something. They totally got rid of their real retail floor and they were strictly service only now. I walked in, I was like, where did everything go? And a kid that I worked with when I worked there, who's still there, he's like, oh, they got rid of like their retail stuff like 3 years ago. I said, there is no way that I have not stepped into this store in 3 years. It was insane. Pep Boys didn't even sell anything anymore except for service. I just buy the thingy pork. Manny Mo and Jack, yeah. I worked there back in the 90s. That store was always busy. Of course, like 2 buildings over is an AutoZone. That was before it cost $8,000 to change it. $1,800 to change a thermostat. Man. It did, Jim. It did. The truck's going to turn 75,000 miles soon. And I got a notification from my Chevy app like, You're due for an oil change. But I was like, no, we got all that oil change and tire rotation done before we left. I don't have to go back till at least November. Yeah. I feel like it cost $8,000 to have that thermostat changed. Well, no, it doesn't know that I don't. I'll go during the summer. It's a little difficult because we're up and down the park. Going to the campground. So I'll get to the mileage before I get to the month, and I do it. I get the oil changed and the tires rotated every 3,000. Even though the truck runs synthetic oil, I really don't have to do it till 5,000. But I do it at 3,000 anyway. But during the winter, the month comes before the mileage because we don't travel anywhere. So it doesn't keep up. I go by the sticker that's on the window. You would think that the app would know that I just had the oil change not so long ago. But at the Firestone store, we sold grass seed, appliances, paint, TVs, and hardware. And now they do auto repair. Let's see. I mean, it can pick up from the computer um, what my oil life percentage is, and um, everything else. But I was wondering why my car didn't run as well with grass seed. Well, try it. See, I still have 46% of my oil life left. So I don't know why it's telling me. To schedule service when I don't have to schedule service. Could have been a service promotion. We did auto repair and window glass, screens, mower, service. Damn, you did it all. Yeah, see? 74,789 miles. 29 miles. I have 272 miles till empty. No oil change needed. So why are you yelling at me that I need an oil change? Free grass seed flush with every new engine. Jim, did you see my really cool cup? Look at my cup. How cool is that? That's a pretty awesome cup. Just saying. I'm waiting for Jim to get back with these cannolis. I want to see what kind he got. Firestone is still in business. They did what they had to do, right? They are still in business. Yeah, we got that from the Railroad Museum. Because you know you got to go in the gift shop, right? Jim got a coffee cup, but I saw this and I was like, that's awesome. Should we call Jim and find out where the cannolis are? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, we have Firestones here too. There were two in the local area. One of them closed down, I think. I wrote into a new copy. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, Scott, I said cannolis. Not sure what kind they are yet, though. Get your caboose to check out. Right? Let's call Jim. Maybe he knows. We should call Jim. Let's call Jim. Linda rented out rototillers, spreaders, aerators, cut keys. They did it all. Holy cannoli.
Hello?
Babe.
I just negotiated another cannoli out of this box. I'm going out the door. Now I can negotiate the two cannolis out of the box.
Why don't you just take the whole box?
No, because I couldn't take the whole box because other people ate them. But I didn't eat mine, so I can hear you there. What are they? Are they all waiting to see these fucking cannolis?
Yes, they are all waiting to see that.
Well, they can wait. Tell them I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. What I do for fucking YouTube. Not you. Alright.
Okay, bye. Sorry about the language, guys. You heard him. Oh, God, you can't make this stuff up. I swear to God. Jim would rather cut keys than the grass. Waiting to see the freaking cannolis. Hey, Phil. Jim just filled my sweatshop for the week. What was that? 2 F's and a Jesus Christ. That's $3. How long ago did he say he was on his way back? On his way back with cannolis, like 45 minutes ago? Man sitting there, gab, 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 gab. I feel like it was like 3 hours ago. Call him back, he'll love that. Spoken like a true officer and a gentleman. Call him back. Watch. Now he's not gonna answer.
Yes.
Scott's Scott said you filled his swear jar for the week.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm in the car and I'm on the way. I have 4 cannolis. One for you, one for me, one for your mother, and one for the highest bidder.
One for the highest bidder.
Start collecting super chats now. I don't know how the hell I would send it to them. And these are cannolis from they're the big ones, and they're from a real Italian place. I mean, there's a whole story that goes with this tonight.
Oh Lord. Okay.
All right, I'm sorry. I thought I was leaving earlier, and then there was something else that Kenny needed to discuss to the
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So just stay interested, people. I'll bring you live pictures of cannolis as soon as I get there. I have 4 of them. All right. And I'm not in the chat because I'm driving.
I kind of figured that.
Okay. I'll be there soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That's content, Jim says. Cannoli Hotline can help you. When Jim said he negotiated 2 cannolis, did he mean he ate them? Uh-oh, get your young children out of the room. He'll have a mouthful. Love you, Jim, but are the cannoli okay? He said there's a whole story with these cannolis, so you know him and his stories. Law abiding, don't chat and drive. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know, Phil. There's a story behind the cannolis. He negotiated 2, and now he's got 4. So, swipe or no swiping, he swiped. I don't know if it's going to be a rant. It's going to be a story. Yeah, exactly. The cannoli story. Once upon a time, is it okay to eat a cannoli? As long as you don't drop any in your lap. But you gotta have chapstick. Compelling drama. Optimum performance, Larkspur. Optimum performance. Jim said he got the regular size cannolis. Negotiations for cannoli. The other guy is like, what the F? It's a freaking cannoli. I told him just grab the box and run out the door. Like, why should you have to negotiate? This is not a sit down. It's cannolis. No concrete shoes will be made for these cannolis, sorry. Optimum performance. Grab the box and run. Jump in the car, push the button, and go. Can't make this stuff up, peeps. Jeff had no idea the cannoli scene was so gangster, right? You will not need concrete shoes, nor will you swim with the fishes. It's just cannolis. What can I say? Jim just needs to have his own channel. That's all. I keep telling him that. But he won't do it. And now we wait, yeah. If you're listening, babe, time's a ticking. Put the pedal to the metal. The Jim Show. The Cannoli Channel. I just told him to call it Jim Rants. That's all. Cheese Danish has nothing on a cannoli. William, have you ever eaten a cannoli? Don't even tell me that you live in Jersey and you've never had cannolis. I'm about to beat your butt. To the corner with you. Leave the gun, take the cannolis. He's not here yet? Negotiations are give and take, where both parties will make some kind of concession. What did he give up for this food, right? And not only that, Scott, but he came into the chat, everybody saw it, he said, I have cannolis. And then he wasn't here a half an hour later. That's why I had to call him, because he was dragging his butt, bringing these cannolis back. Is he here yet? How about now, right? William, Cheese Danish have their place nowhere near a cannoli. You tell him, Diane. You tell him. It was an hour ago, right? Negotiations for cannolis are all take. Jim had the Italian bakery cannolis when he was here. By the time the night was over, we had 3 left, and I'm surprised those 3 even lasted. I think they're from the same bakery. Was it an hour ago? I don't know. I'd have to go back and look in the chat when he said what time it was that he said he had cannolis. Let's see if I can find it. Was it before or after? It was on Jay Cannoli Fest. Yeah, exactly. Oh, here it is. Wait. Oh, that was Jeff. Wait a minute. It was after Scott left. $8:14. It was after Bree was talking about the store. It's been quite a while, right? If Jim gets 4, we'll make it home with all of them. I rarely make it home with fresh bread out of the oven. Was it a late night bakery? He was at a meeting, William. He took a cannoli to your mom. My mom's in bed. I'd have to bring it home to her. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna tell him exactly what time he came into the chat saying that he had cannolis. And how long it took him to bring home the cannolis. Let's see. Because this is unacceptable. O'Reilly's, Manny Mo and Jack. So, yeah, because I called him not too long ago. One thing is for sure, the next meeting they're not telling Jim they have any cannolis. Right? Did I really lose this comment? Kevin was gone. I don't know, I can't find it. Jim is late. Jim must go in the cupboard. Hi, Jim, you're late. Jim has entered the building. Check his shirt for crumbs, right? 25 minutes ago, he said, "Hi, guys, I'll be leaving here soon." That was 20 minutes after he said you have cannolis. So it's been like 45 freaking minutes, right? I was right. Sonia, I have cannolis. What time was that? So that's when we were talking about the famous celebrities that died this week. Scott just sent me the screenshot. But it doesn't have a time on it. They're usually made to order. Got people waiting for damn cannolis. Where are you at? Breeze rabbits. Candy. Pixie sticks. Jeff's phone died. And then we're talking about hooligans. Harry Potter, Jackson's basketball player. Jimmy Jackson, Jimmy Carter, Tito Jackson. Multiples of 3. Wow, I can't believe I can't find this. $8.02. I found it. 8:02. So it's been an hour and 11 minutes. Here it is right here. Sonia, I have cannolis. I'll be leaving here soon, 8:02. Why do we have to wait an hour and 10 minutes for cannolis? Jim's become camera shy. It was 2 cannolis ago, right? Jim just keeps pulling over to enjoy the cannolis. Cannoli Detective Sonia building your case. There you go. Jim has a protected stunt box for his cannoli carrying. Tick tock, right? An hour. Why did we have to wait an hour and 10 minutes for cannolis? This is so exciting. It doesn't take long for Bria. Bria is easily entertained. The suspense is killing everybody. You know what? He's probably listening to all of this. So we're all gonna be in trouble when he gets back. Just saying. $8:02. An hour and 10 minutes. Good evening, sir. License, registration, and insurance. What's that white powder on your mustache? Come in with cannolis an hour and 15 minutes late and we're in trouble. Oh no. Yeah, I know, right? Larkspur's probably standing like right there. I didn't hear him lock the car yet, so. But why should we have to wait an hour and 15 minutes for cannolis? Don't brag about that you got them unless you're gonna bring them home right away. Jim has a cannoli badge. Doesn't mean he can just come tootling home with them anytime he wants to. No, bring them things home now. Especially if you're giving one to my mom. Like, not that, I mean, she won't see it till the morning, but still. He's not going to get his cannoli patch today. He left the car running just in case. But why should we have to wait? This is not okay. This is unacceptable. At this point, the cannolis have spent enough time with Jim. They have this. There goes my diet. Get that tail light fixed, Mr. Foster. What's the bakery again? He's driving the cannoli getaway car. Should be faster. You would think. Negotiating a cannoli with the guy. He's got badge AmeriCard. As he calls it. Excuse me, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Oh, never mind, LT. Have a nice night. Did he forget the easy cannoli pass again? Probably. No problem, Jeff. Glad you got one. You know what? F it. I don't want cannolis anymore. Are you going to take your basketball and go home, Scott? Scott's taking his basketball and he's going home. Are you pouting? You know, Murphy's Law says that he's going to hit every red light between here and the lodge. It is BS, right? BS. Jim's just aging them for crispier cannoli experience. Try saying that 3 times fast. I say, Linda, I say flipwad. That's what I say. Who am I kidding? I'm sorry, cannoli. I love you. uh, 3 minutes. Bootleggers of cannoli seem to be very slow. Yes, he's not a good bootlegger. I don't think he should have had to negotiate an extra 2. He should have just took the rest. Jim knows that absence makes the heart grow fonder. You're not gonna tease us with this cannoli stuff unless you bring the goods home. Isn't this how Italian NASCAR started? Bootleg cannoli. You'll be singing a different song when he walks. Oh no, he's gonna. Look what time it is. We're going 9:21, an hour and 20 minutes. Yes. He got the talking. That's what happened. NASCAR now a slow cannoli after ranting. Now a slow cannoli after ranting. He'll talk to anybody, Jeff. He will talk to anybody. Half of you people know him personally. The man will talk to anybody. And he will tell you story after story after story after story after story. Here he comes. Maybe. I think he's coming. He may have had to perform for the Dexter's extra 2 cannolis. An hour and 20 minutes we have to wait for cannolis? Hey, Erica. He talks to trees, yeah. Holy schmutz. Wow. Now, these are some big-ass cannolis. Hi.
Hi.
Are you people ready for this? Look at this. And there's 4 of them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying hello.
Hello, everybody.
Here you go, Jeff. This is a cannoli. Yay, cannoli, eat it. Tell me all about it. These are the shells that I was telling you about, Jeff. Have you ever had a cannoli, Larkspur? Hello, cannoli delivery guy. Here's your tip. Drive faster, Jim says. So what are the story behind these cannolis, babe?
So Kenny stops at the Kenny stops at the cannoli, the Italian bakery up by him, and he wanted a dozen, and they only had 6 or 7, whatever. So he asks the girl, "Do you have any more in the back?" And she goes in the back, and this old Italian lady comes out, and she's got the extra cannoli. She says, "You're such a nice boy. I made these for you, special." So Kenny, like, and so now he's got 20, how many, enough to fill a box this big.
Yeah.
So I had to take, so I didn't have one. I waited because they didn't have any coffee.
Oh, okay.
So I'm making coffee, and then I will eat my cannoli.
And love every minute of it.
And the rest of you can be jealous that you don't live where old Italian ladies come out of the bakery in the back with fresh cannoli.
Cannoli Kenny is an OG. Scott says. Diana's drooling. Hala says it looks like it's full of mayonnaise.
They ain't mayonnaise, bro.
Taste test. Yep, he was talking. Yep, right. Bree's like, "Oh God, thank you, Kenny." Blame it on the old Italian lady. I do. Yeah, it's got to be an easy. And these are heavy too. There's a lot of stuff in there. Maybe 4 inches. It's huge. Jeff says that's all he could come up with in an hour and 23 minutes.
He said he'd charge you $16 to deliver them.
That was Scott.
Wait a minute, which Jeff?
Gypsy and Vanilla Gorilla.
Gypsy,
Diane needs a road trip to Jersey for cannoli. Cannoli, these are heavy. Cannoli weightlifting. I mean, look how much. That's what she said. Here you go, baby. Wait, you got all the papers wrapped up here. Here we go. Don't trip. Alright, taste testing. These have chocolate chips in them? Yeah.
Yes.
These are chocolate chip cannoli. You'll never find cannoli like that at the thingy park. He was stuck on the New Jersey cannoli pike. How come you had to negotiate 2 more cannoli? What happened with that?
Well, first off, I had to make sure that everybody got what they wanted. And Kenny said, "Take another one." I said, "Okay." And he says, "Everybody's got one? Take it. I'm not taking these home." Okay.
So you should have just took the whole box.
No.
That was nice of Jim to go through all that for the cannoli bliss. Cannoli coma. That's it. Not way. Negotiations take time. For ones these size, I would say absolutely. Oh my God. They do. Pastry porn. Base report. Alright, peeps. Now you know, now Jeff knows what an East Coast cannoli looks like.
Made by an old Italian lady.
By an old Italian lady, yeah, you can't just, like, get them anywhere. What was the name of the bakery? Phil wanted to know.
I don't remember, but they started out with one in Newark, and now they have 3 more. One's up by Kenny in West Orange or up there someplace.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat it, but I'm not gonna eat it. It's not, like, nice to eat it in front of everybody.
Oh, go ahead, let him suffer. What does a West Coast cannoli taste like? Probably don't taste like this.
Scott's on the West Coast. He had to go, like, he had to DoorDash him.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good cannoli. You're eating content.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Ain't it great? That was part of the negotiations. Can't tell us where it came from. That's really good. And that's chocolate chip. One of those and you're done. It's like really rich. Jim said we didn't have NJ24. We had, what'd you call it? Cannoli 24? Tofu filling on the West Coast. True. Oh, it was a cannoli fest. That's what he called it. Works for
Yeah,
the-
we had cannoli at NJ24, but they were the small ones.
Yeah, they were like, I don't know, like that big.
Kenny opened that box, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, he got the good ones. East Coast filling is mascarpone. Yeah. That's the thing. We can find a cannoli, but I'm on the West Coast. It's going to be different. Well, the ones that Jeff did his video on had like the waffle shell. Is the best way to describe it. Looked like a waffle cone. Diane likes pistachio.
Pistachio. They call it fun.
I mean, they're called fun size. Alright, my peeps. Well, thanks for hanging out, waiting for the cannolis to come back. I'd say it's definitely worth it. Those are the biggins. Arizona cannoli or tumbleweed shell filled with scorpion. Ah.
And Rob is missing this.
Rob went to bed because he has a cold. Alright, everybody. Have a great night.
It's not citrus.
No, why would it have citrus? It's cannoli cream and chocolate chips. No citrus. We'll be back Friday for Campfire Chat Friday. Hopefully everybody will behave. Stay tuned for more excitement. And, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, blame it on Jeff. And we'll see you later on. Bye.